Good evening, EOC, parents, teachers, students. Our flag salute is going to be led by our EOC Teacher of the Year, Ms. McAllister.
Everybody stand, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Ms. McAllister. And now for our national anthem. The Star Spangled Banner will be sung tonight by one of our very own faculty members, Ms. Bowler.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Ms. Bowler. That was wonderful. Thank you, and please be seated. Parents, teachers, family, students, welcome to our 2021 EOC graduation ceremony. Tonight we celebrate seniors graduating from Summit View, Raincross, Cope Opportunity, and Diploma Access Academy. I want to introduce our dignitaries, our school board president, Mr. Hunt, and our assistant superintendent, Mr. San Martin. And I want to turn over the mic to our school board president, Mr. Hunt.
Just a minute. Thank you, Principal Dietz and faculty of EOC and parents and family. In fact, graduates, you just take a moment to applaud your parents and families that have helped you get here today. And I applaud you too. So class of 71, this 8-track generation individual needed your help about 45 minutes ago when I pushed print and it said offline and then it said this. So my remarks, a lot are in here and I'm going to be looking down a little bit, but that's good news for you. I'll be shorter as I should be. We're very proud of you and what you're accomplishing here today. It's been a long road, and particularly this year, I'm going to talk to you about something you're going to receive tonight and you've been earning that's equal and I think more so in your future life than even the diploma, which is you're getting tonight, which is essential to American success. But there hasn't been, since the advent of World War II, and that would be the class of 1941-42, a greater disruption to public education in America, and therefore RUSD, than has been the time of COVID that we all have lived through. Some of us have lost family members and certainly jobs and disrupted everything in the course of your lives. But as I was thinking about what to say to y'all, I thought, you know, these are EOC kids. These are EOC students and scholars that persevere every day. Some of you are here because you have medical challenges. Some of you are here because you had to leave a regular school, high school, or comprehensive high school to help your family during this time. There's many reasons. Some of you have other opportunities. But all of you have much greater pressure and challenges on you than did an average, like me, high schooler and your peers and the other classes of 21 around this district. And what you get from that is a sense and a beginning of perseverance. Perseverance along with good and growing moral character will get you farther in life than anything else. You will take it from this 66-year-old. You will fail more than you achieve. But don't curl up in a ball when you fail. Realize what's happened. Look back on what it was, what you could have done differently. Sometimes you can't. It's going to be just the odds. But the winner is the guy who gets, and the gal, who gets knocked down 8 times, but still gets up for that 9th one and takes another slug. Gretzky said something to the great hockey player, said, you don't make any goals until you try. All right? And so that is important. And going back to that class of 41, 42, my mom and dad were in that time. Neither one of them in South Louisiana got to finish high school because of the war. Dad entered it. Mom, they got married. Mom worked in the factories. But that generation, those people, those peers, 80 years ago, they were looking to graduate too. They changed the world. They defeated vicious and inhumane armies. They reestablished America as a power. They, in fact, advanced them. They established the middle class, which is in danger right now and something to mark on your books. They desegregated our schools. In fact, I don't know if you know this, but your school district, RUSD, was the first large school district in the United States to voluntarily desegregate in 1965. Mr. Art Little, yes. Mr. Art Littleworth, who was the president of the school board at that time and still a dear man, alive at 95, I think it is, wrote a book about it, and it was called, and it's a great book if you want to read it sometime, it's called No Easy Way. And I think that's a class model for you too. There is no easy way, but just like that group of people that changed America, that bettered it, that gave hope to a young person who neither one of his parents graduated high school, but my sister and I did, and college, and both of our 4 of our children, her 2 and mine, have graduated high school too. That generation is called the greatest generation, because they persevered. They didn't give up. They were determined, and they knew what a hard life it was without democracy and equity and equality. And you are poised to be the next great generation. No one's been more tried in fire than you have. You missed half of last year, and you missed this year as far as the traditional high school, though you are a little bit different one, but the social interaction and everything you have in high school. So I challenge you not to forget, and I'm going to look at my phone for a minute, not to forget about perseverance and the diploma you have earned in that. and it just went small on me. So, again, I'm from the 8-check generation. Just a moment, I do want to just share one thing with you, a couple things. You know, St. Paul, in his letter to the Romans, talked about, we also exult in our tribulations, knowing that tribulations bring about perseverance, and perseverance bring about proven character, and proven character bring about hope. And that a great American poet, Tupac Shakur, said, did you hear, there you go, let's hear it for Tupac. You know, I think he lives in Van Nuys still, but did you hear about the rose that grew from a crack in the concrete, proving nature's laws wrong? It learned to walk without feet. Funny, it seems by keeping its dreams, it learned to breathe fresh air. Long live the rose that grew from concrete when no one else even cared. Thank you, faculty and staff of EOC, for what you've produced here. Thank you, mom and dads and families, aunts and uncles and guardians, for what you've brought to us. And thank you, class of 2021. We are very proud of you at this district. This is a district committed to equity and equality, and I expect you to carry that on. I expect that as your neighbor, because everyone's your neighbor. And I expect that because I know Dennis Dietz. We were in Indian Princesses together with our daughters. And he's a good man, and I know he would lead a good faculty and staff. We're extremely proud of you, and thank you for having me here today. God bless each one of you, and may you be watched over and advance and persevere here in America and make it, return it to what it can be. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Hunt. As some of you may know, we have a long-standing tradition at EOC to have our student speakers speak and tell their stories. Our tradition is that, I'm sorry, I probably should have forgotten my paper, and then I could have just gone and done it as well as Mr. Hunt. All right, first speaker from Raincross tonight, Miss Zainab Kambar. Would you please come speak?
Hello? Hi. Oh, that was loud. Sure is hot today. Too bad you have to listen to my speech. Hello, family members, friends, staff, RUSD district representatives, and the graduates of 2021. Sure is a relieving feeling to be here on this field wearing our caps and gowns. Never in my life did I picture myself on a stage giving a graduation speech. For a long period of time, I wasn't a top student, no overachiever, and certainly had below average grades. And at one point, I had completely believed I won't be graduating on time. So, yet here I am, here we all are. We overcame the different rules EOC had than any other high school, all those hard exams, all our personal challenges and struggles, but especially the coronavirus pandemic, and made it to be present today. Here's to the class of 2021. So my story, I spent ninth grade in a public school and the rest of the years at EOC. I tried out some of you for the whole year, ended with the year with a class behind, and had to do summer school for the second time. Only this time I failed it. I decided to see what Rain Cross would be like for my junior year, and it went well until I miserably started falling behind halfway into the first semester. Almost everyone, including myself, thought I was doomed to make it to a third summer school, and if not that, then have more missing classes. Well, 11th grade was over, and I had 3 missing classes now, and I could either do summer school or have 7 classes to do in my senior year. I had wanted to have a summer vacation for once before I finished high school, but that's when COVID hit and dragged us into lockdown. So, as you're all familiar with, all the assignments and classes were online, and maybe it was the fact that everything was unlocked at once and there was nothing to slow me down, because all I began doing is finishing one whole class after the other, before moving on to the next one, and I was done with one of my missing classes within the first week of the semester. My teacher, Miss Rachel, started praising me on how fast I'm working, and for once there was no room for constructive criticism or any feedback on how to finish in that and this and that assignment on time. It was a really great feeling. It was surreal. She helped me believe in myself, which helped me stay motivated to work harder and faster, besides the fact that she was really easy to talk to and made every class meeting enjoyable. We reached the point where she told me that there's a chance I could graduate early if I kept up my pace. So those words meant so much to me and made a big impact. Finishing high school early meant going to college early, and then graduating college early. It was a one step ahead in everything else, even if it was just one semester. I'm currently more than halfway done with my first semester at RCC, as I'm standing here right now. Thank you. One thing I want to share with you is that the process to success is different for everyone, of course. But one thing for sure is that when determination comes naturally to you, it'll be less stressful reaching your goal, no matter how things seem too big to accomplish. Because when someone other than yourself tells you in any way how or why you should be determined for anything at all, it now feels enforced. And when that happens with us, we now feel like doing it only because of the expectations and the pressure. And then we're gonna crash, honestly. My family, my counselor, Mrs. Webb, and every single teacher I had are to thank for. However, the person I'm most thankful for is my best friend. Her name is Aaliyah Wong. Unfortunately, she couldn't be one of the graduates, but she still graduated at the same time as me, actually. Although we were opposites in some ways, we had similar goals. She was better than me in school before it turned virtual, while for me it was the other way around. But we both drove each other to graduate and start RCC early, and we did it, hand in hand, virtually, of course. I encourage you all to ask for help when you need it, because little do you know that the people around you always wanted to help you, but really never thought you needed it because you were pretending like you had it control the whole time. There are many stories like mine, more or less, and many more to be told. For the ones that want to make a world a better place, I want to share with you the words of a British American author, Simon Sinek, that I found very inspiring. He said, and I quote, "It's as if they're standing at the foot of a mountain and they have this abstract concept called impact that they want to have in the world, which is the summit. What they don't see is the mountain. I don't care if you go up the mountain quickly or slowly. And so what this young generation needs to learn is patience. That some things that really, really matter, like love, job fulfillment, joy, love of life, self-confidence, or a skill set, any of these things, all of these things take time. Congratulations, class of 2021. Dream big, start small, but most of all, start. Thank you.
Thank you, Zainab. I'm sorry, Zainab. All right, our next student speaker from Raincross is Melissa Nunez.
Oh, wow. There's a lot of you. Welcome, teachers, staff, and parents of class of 2021. Wow. Graduation day. I find it pretty funny how I've waited for this moment since the day I was a freshman. And now that day has finally come, and I'm not really sure I'm ready to leave. This year has been one heck of a ride. With social distancing, masks, online classes, and many things in between, I first want to say thank you to the many teachers and staff who has helped us through this difficult time. These past 4 years of high school was one wild roller coaster, with many ups, downs, twists, and turns you never knew what would happen next. I remember all those early mornings and late nights wondering, when will high school finally end? A good friend of mine once told me, shout out to Ryan, that high school goes by so fast. And obviously I didn't listen to him, because who on earth will believe that high school will go by in a flash? I remember my freshman year like it was yesterday. The laughs I shared with friends, the late night drives around the city, stargazing, dancing at parties with friends, and meeting so many new people. But I feel like the simple moments are the things I would cherish the most. Sitting in a room full of my favorite people, listening to music, laughing with not a care in the world, talking about what the future holds. But life wasn't perfect. There was many bumps in the road, fights with friends, getting in trouble at school and at home. But the worst part was not being able to handle the different types of emotions inside of me. Because if you know me, I'm not the one to express myself. I became really angry, I was annoyed all the time, and I just became the worst version of myself. I was heading down a really dark path. It wasn't until my sophomore year at King when I realized that I have the power to change my future. I have the power to change my actions even though I couldn't control the world around me. And that's when I decided I wanted to be a better person, but not for the world, but for me. When I came to Raincross, I had freshman credits as a junior. I know, embarrassing. I was really behind, but as the year went on, I got my grades up. I earned Student of the Month for every month of my junior year, and I turned in all my assignments on time for the first time out of my high school years. I made new friends, reconnected with old ones, admired my teachers for pushing me to succeed, even though I felt like school was too much. Shout out to Mr. O, Miss Lamy, and Miss Reynolds. I was really proud of who I was becoming, and I cherished every moment of it. But with all the highs of high school, there was also many lows. The second semester of my junior year, my life changed forever. I lost my best friend, my other half, my dad. I was dead inside, broken beyond repair, filled with anger, guilt, and everything in between. That feeling of my heart being ripped in half was so painful, nothing in this world mattered. I wasn't able to concentrate, work, or even stop crying for one day. But the night before school started after winter break, I made the choice to come back. Not for me, not for that diploma, or not even for my grades, but I just came back just for him. It was the hardest choice I ever had to make. He was my #1 supporter. He was by my side when I felt like the whole world was against me. And I remember the day that I told him that his only and youngest daughter will be able to graduate. The look on his face when I told him gave me the courage to come back. With all the overwhelming emotions running through my mind and body, hope is what I held on to. Hope that he is here with me and hope that he is proud of me of not giving up. It's been a year and 5 months without him, and I'm still not complete. But it's because of him that I became the first graduate of my family. I believe that he is here with me, cherishing this moment as I am. I remember I came across a YouTube video and I came across a man, Rick Rigsby. He said, and I quote, "Wisdom will come to you in the unlikeliest of sources, a lot of time through failure. When you hit rock bottom, remember this. While you're struggling, rock bottom can also be a great foundation on which to build." Those words have stayed with me ever since. Each and every one of us has changed during these past 4 years. We all had our highest and lowest moments, had different experiences and made different changes, but right here and right now, we all have the same outcome. Here in our caps and gowns, ready to start our new chapter in our lives, ready to start anew. If we could make it through high school, we could really make it through anything. It was one wild ride. Congratulations to the class of 2021. We did it. We actually did it.
Thank you, Melissa. Mr. Hunt, it's time for me to affirm these graduates have met all of the qualifications set forth by the state of California and have satisfied all of the graduation requirements established by the Riverside Unified School District. It is my honor to present the graduating class of 2021.
Official part. Principal Dietz, congratulations on your retirement. On behalf of the Board of Education and the 4,000 employees, all educators of RUSD, I accept this class and I ask at this time that they all be given their diplomas.
Our counselors, Ms. Webb and Ms. Wright, will introduce our graduates and present the diplomas.
And now our graduates. Christian Abst. Thank you.
Milo Maddox.
Christian Acosta.
Ariana Magana. Peyton Manti.
Anthony Alcantar.
Jeffrey Merrick.
Alyssa Alcaraz.
Jimena Marquez.
Jacob Alexander.
Gage Marshall.
Isabella Alfaro.
Mario Martinez.
Luis Alvarez.
Nicholas Martinez.
Giselle Alvarez.
Sandra Martes. Assistance League of Riverside Scholarship, Golden State Seal Merit Diploma Award, President's Award, Educational Excellence.
Raquel Amrine.
Damian Mateo, Most Engaged Student Award.
James Archuleta.
Jeremiah McCullough.
Sofia Barajas.
Chancellor McLean.
Sebastian Barboza.
Cole McPeak.
Natalie Barrera.
Kayla Mealy.
Kiera Oda.
Carlos Medina.
Roslyn Beals.
Esmeralda Madrano.
Grace Cameron, who is the portrait of a graduate.
Kiana Mendoza. Riverside's Top 25 Remarkable Teens Award, Dollars for Scholars Scholarship, Al Miller Memorial Scholarship from Cal Baptist University, Assistance League Scholarship of Riverside, special recognition for valedictorian for Raincross High School.
Yesenia Caracosa.
Christopher Mendoza.
Richard Cardoso.
Stephen Mendoza.
Courtney Carey.
Alexis Monteroso.
Autumn Carmona, who has received the Most Engaged Student Award.
Frida Navarro.
Steve Carranza.
Damian Neshawat.
Jordan Carter.
Ivan Nickel.
Nathan Casillas.
Melissa Nunez, Most Inspirational Student Award.
Darian Caver.
Julian Nunez.
Fernando Ceja Gomez.
Trinity O'Neill.
Christian Colum Torres.
Jesse Oliveras.
Jocelyn Correa Salinas.
Michael Olive.
Vanessa Cortez.
Ariana Palomares.
Seth Cross.
Sebastian Perez.
Brian Cruz.
Ingrid Perez. Golden State Seal Merit Diploma Award, President's Award, Educational Excellence, State Seal of Biliteracy, and special recognition for valedictorian for Summit View Independent Study.
Michelle Cuevas.
Jose Pineda Sierra.
Oliver Davidson.
Shannon Powell.
Noe de Horta Perez.
Johan Ramirez.
Reina de Leon.
Yodari Ramos.
Desiree Diaz.
Carolina Rangel.
Serena Diaz.
Leslie Rendon.
Rain Doak, who gets a special recognition for salutatorian of Rain Cross High School.
Gilbert Reynaud.
Edgar Escamilla Carrillo.
Alize Rivera.
Lucila Espinoza Lara.
Alexis Rivera.
Trinity Escabel.
Mia Robinson.
Adolfo Favela.
Isaiah Rodriguez.
On the feet. Good job. Martha Fair Vasquez.
Mackenzie Rojas.
Olivia Fidley.
Anthony Rosales Ojeda.
Sarai Foster.
Vanj Sanda.
Nicholas Phoenix.
Lexi Sandoval.
Samuel Franco.
Elliot Santiago.
Natalie Garcia.
Danae Santos.
Jasmine Garcia.
Brianna Schindewolf.
Desiree Garcia.
Riley Scott.
Anthony Gerabino.
Gaspar Sebastian.
Joel Gomez.
Carly Simon.
Jimena Gonzalez.
Sebastian Smith.
Micah Goodman.
Mason Smith.
Seth Green.
Paul Soria.
On the feet. Eric Green.
Dante Soriano.
Juliana Griego.
Justin Sosa.
Armando Martinez.
Joshua Strem.
Jesse Guerra.
George Tapia.
Kevin Guavera.
Isabel Tellez.
The feet. Eliza Gutierrez.
Jay Torres.
Rosalina Gutierrez.
Seth Tovar.
Jonathan Gutierrez.
Benjamin Trujillo.
Diego Guzman.
Greenlee Udiarte.
Brendan Hyman.
Jacob Vasquez.
Honesty Harper.
Alicia Velez.
Jasmine Hawks.
Leonard Ventura.
Aisha Hernandez.
Angel Verano.
Annalise Hernandez.
Andrew Vidrio.
Emmanuel Hernandez.
Ian Williams.
Trent Hinojosa.
Larissa Williams.
Jordan Holman.
Sarah Williams.
Desiree Huerta.
Armani Winfrey.
Melissa Huerta.
Mina Young.
Genesis Williams.
Misty Zaragoza.
Jasmine Jimenez.
Logan Vasquez.
Zainab Kanbar.
Angel Morales.
Sean Kirschman.
Demarie Carter.
Haley Labonte. Cheyenne Laura. Anessa Ledesma. Jesus Leon. Elijah Richardson Leverett. Ben Long. Luis Lopez Salazar. Brianna Lucatero. Leia Luce. Leonardo Iniguez. Isaiah Seha. Samuel Correa.
Thank you, Ms. Webb, Ms. Wright. Before we close tonight, I want to celebrate some of the amazing accomplishments already achieved. Students, I'm going to wait till we all get in, sorry. Students who will be serving in any one of our military branches after graduation, would you please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Students who have won academic awards and scholarships, would you please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Students in our Heritage and Legacy Avid students, would you please stand and be recognized? Thank you. We have some salutatorians and valedictorians. Would you please stand and be recognized? Thank you. I want to thank you all for coming out tonight to help us celebrate our graduating class of 2021. Please be safe and enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you all. Graduates, please rise. It's time to turn your tassels. Everyone, left to right. Congratulations.